The Gift of Gab by Gabriella Foster, Sierra Nevada College. Personal Introduction. Mrs. Foster is a school-based speech-language pathologist within the Clark County School District. She received her Associate of Applied Science in Nursing from College of Southern Nevada, 2008. She received a Bachelor of Arts in Speech and Language Pathology from Nevada State College, 2010. She is currently attending Sierra Nevada College pursuing a master's degree in leadership with a specialization in autism. Sierra Nevada College mission statement. Our graduates will be scholars of and contributors to a sustainable world. SNC combines the liberal arts and professional preparedness through an interdisciplinary curriculum which emphasizes entrepreneurial thinking and environmental, social, economic, and educational sustainability. How does the NSC mission statement correlate to the Gift of Gab? The Gift of Gab provides parents and teachers with strategies to teach children with speech delays through an interdisciplinary approach, promotes social awareness in the community with effective tips and methods to create a positive environment for children and parents. It will also provide parents the power to communicate confidently with their children. The Gifts of Gab Proposal Overview. The Gift of Gab is a resource tool that parents and teachers can utilize to increase oral language development in children with speech delays through daily activities as a practical strategy. The goal of the proposal is to improve a child's quality of life by using a multisensory approach to increase language development. The Gift of Gab will target children with speech delays from 18 months to 6 years of age and the parents and teachers that interact with them. Proposal Research. According to research, low-income children develop vocabularies up to 4 times slower than higher-income children. Parents play a central role in shaping the lives of their children, and research shows that parents are more influential in their children's lives than anyone else, yet parents are neither the only influences. Peers, other adults, and other community sources also play important roles. Ideally, these influences can work together with parents to promote young people's healthy development. According to Dr. Lovaas, if a child cannot learn the way we teach, we must teach in the way they learn. A quote from Hinton, found on Brainy Quote, states, "It's hard enough to work and raise a family when your children are all healthy and relative normal, but when you add on some kind of disability, it can be such a burden." Parents need as much support as their children with speech and language delays. The Gift of Gab Program Timeline. The following timeline will set forth the initial steps required to meet the fulfillment of the Gift of Gab. Starting from early July 2012, the Gift of Gab will start recruiting assistants, start collecting and making materials, and start the research process. By January through May 2013, the trainers will help make the materials and make any changes as possible. By May 2013, the Gift of Gab proposal should be ready to be implemented. By the end of June 2013, the proposal will be ready to be implemented and training will start for parents and teachers. The Gift of Gab project proposal cost is estimated to $5,000. The actual total cost expenses are $4,370. The primary cost consists of a series of materials that will be provided to the teachers and parents and the facility where the training will be taking place. Those materials include a laptop, 1 iPad, a printer, scanner and copy, ink cartridges, a camcorder, the facility, and the hire assistants that will help assist with the implementation of the proposal. Community Partnership. According to Block, community is a sense of belonging and the expansion of that belonging. Community only happens when people are connected and care about each other's well-being. Children with special needs are protected by the Individuals with Disabilities Education Improvement Act. In the fall of 1986, IDEA passed Part C of Public Law, mandating statewide comprehensive multidisciplinary service system to address the needs of infants and toddlers who are experiencing developmental delays. In the state of Nevada, there are 2 state-funded organizations that provide assistance to children and their families. The first is Nevada's Early Interventions, and the second is Low Incidence Disabilities. Additionally, Rescue My Speech Pediatric will also be considered suitable for the Gift of Gab. The mission of Nevada's Early Intervention Services is to identify infants and toddlers who are at risk for or have developmental delays, provide services and supports to families to meet the individualized developmental needs of their child, and facilitate the child's learning and participation in family and community life through the partnerships of families, caregivers, and service providers. The mission of Low Incidence Disabilities is to promote collaboration among parents, students, and educators to ensure that students with low incidence disabilities and their families have the necessary services available for success. The last organization that would be suitable for the gift of gab is Rescue My Speech Pediatric Therapy Practice in Henderson, Nevada. Their mission is to commit to understanding the needs of its clients and their families by collaborating to provide the best and most appropriate treatment for each individual child. Leadership through inspiring a shared vision. An advocate will act upon a cause and idea to make others believe in their dream. Leaders must find their own voice, and then they must clearly and distinctively give voice to their values. Recognition of shared values provides people with a common language. Every organization, every social movement begins with a dream. The dream or vision is the force that invents the future. Similar to Dr. King's dream, the gift of gab will impact the lives of many children working towards a common purpose to provide a way for children to communicate with the world. The gift of gab proposal is unique in the sense that both teachers and parents will learn to speak the same language as speech-language pathologists do by being provided with the same quality of techniques and shared values. Sharing the same core values will promote success for the gift of gab proposal because everyone will be working together towards the same goal. Leadership. Northouse compiled that personality traits were strongly associated with leader perception, as well as the claim that leaders are certain types of people. He identified 5 significant leader traits and characteristics. They are as follows: intelligence, self-confidence, determination, integrity, sociability. The 3 characteristics are as follows: traits: perspective, trustworthy, empathetic, friendly, outgoing. Skill trait: knowledge about and proficiency in a specific type of work or activity, and the style: strong, human skill, relation. The gift of gab strengths and weakness. The gift of gab strengths are as follows: strength in human skill, and weakness, lack of self-confidence in writing and leadership. According to Northouse, the one skill that is needed at each level is effective human or interpersonal skill. Partner-mentor strengths and weakness. The partner-mentor strengths: helping others to maximize abilities, defines expectations, delegates tasks, responsibilities appropriately. A weakness: making sure team feels supported and self-confidence, and also brutally honest in conflict situations. Collaboration. An important component of being a leader is being able to understand one's leadership style and the leadership style of any potential team leader in order to collaborate as a team. Collins introduced the concept of having the right people on the bus and the wrong people off the bus, and then figure out where to drive it. The gift of gab, along with community partnership, will bring knowledge and support to families, teachers, and children with speech and language delays. Every child deserves to be heard. Some children may just require extra help to get there. Parents need as much support as their children with speech and language delays. The gift of gab will provide that support by linking parents with other parents and supporting teachers in the classroom. This teamwork is crucial, keeping in mind the same goal: increasing a child's quality of life. Once the right people are on the bus, the end result will be something great. In an anonymous quote, the author defined the definition of team as, "Together, everyone achieves more." The Gift of Gab's tagline is, "Helping children find their voice one lesson at a time." The Gift of Gab, along with community partnership, will bring knowledge and support to families, teachers, and children with speech and language delays. Every child deserves to be heard. If the community is happy, then they support your business, and if your business is doing well, then you can give back even more to the community. According to the American Speech and Language Association, communication disorders are among the most common disabilities in the United States. A child's overall future and success can be improved greatly through the early identification of communication disorders. This is vital because the program will educate parents and teachers on the first signs of speech and language delays and teach them strategies to use in the classroom and at home to increase vocabulary during daily activities. Here is Gift of Gab's flyer. It is targeted towards teachers and parents. Here is the Gift of Gab's brochure. The Gift of Gab, helping children find their voice one lesson at a time. In this resource, the parents will find out the mission statement of the Gift of Gab, the program goal, and program objectives, all keeping in mind to help increase oral language development during daily activities and providing practical strategies to both parents and teachers. Here are the references for the Gift of Gab proposal. Here's another page of references. Thank you for taking the time to listen and read the PowerPoint.